so today I'm going to do my Cammy's Q&A video. It's been a while since I've done my last one, so I've been really excited to do this video, and there's been a lot of really good questions this time, so I'm just going to jump right in. And first of all, just sorry about my voice. I am still a bit ill. I've been really sick for some days and it's just been a nightmare, but I'm finally like recovering and getting back to my own self again, but my voice still sounds so weird and just, yeah. It's been a nightmare, and yeah. Without further ado, I'll get into this Q&A. So Just Josephine asks, how do you avoid yellow nails when you use dark nail polish? And that is actually really basic and simple. I just use a base coat underneath the nail polish, the colored one. In that way I make sure to seal both my own nails but also the nail polish on top, the colored one, so it won't stain my nails and make them go yellow or anything like that. I remember when I was younger I did have some trouble with yellow nails because I didn't use a base coat, but ever since I started using a base coat I've had no trouble with yellow nails at all. And I actually feel quite comfortable with just wearing a base coat because my nails, they are very white and good looking in themselves because I use a base coat underneath colored nail polish. So that is definitely the reason why they're not yellow, and that's probably also my tip. Just Josephine also asks, what do you do to keep your teeth white? And I don't know if I've mentioned this, but I've actually had a procedure, is that the name? Or I've actually had my teeth whitened at my dentist. They bleached them, and yeah, it helped a lot. I've never really had like yellow teeth or stained teeth at all, and I don't drink wine or anything like that. You know, I don't drink stuff with things like that can actually stain my teeth, except for tea. I did have a procedure, or my teeth whitened at my dentist, and then I got some teeth whitening things with me back home, so I can do it at home, and I do it like every 6 months. So it's really, I'm not really into teeth whitening because first of all, it is not really that healthy for your teeth, and also, I don't know, I have to sit with like this thing in my mouth for like 4 to 6 hours. And I'm just like, I'm so impatient, I just hate doing it. So I'm not really doing it that much, but else I just make sure not to eat things that will stain my teeth, like drinking wine, for example. Red wine can really stain your teeth so badly. I've seen that way too many times. But else, I would just say use a teeth whitening toothpaste. I do that and it really works wonders. I've got one from Oral-B right now, and it really works so well, and also tastes good as well. So that is probably my tips and tricks on how to get white teeth. And Sarah Linhart asks, do you have some tips to stop biting my nails? I feel like I'm the tip girl today. Tips and tricks. I think a tip would probably be just stop. I remember when I was younger, I told that in some of my previous videos, that I was biting my nails when I was younger. Not really because I liked it, but I was bored and I was little, a girl, I was just a child, you know, and I was just bored, so my fingers were always up in my mouth, and yeah, I was biting them. And I think the way that I stopped biting my nails was I just stopped doing it. I mean, I didn't really think too much about it. I was just like, well, you know what? I'm just gonna stop because it's gross and it's really unhygienic, and just it looks bad as well. But I think one thing that is really good when you're like older and you still bite nails, because obviously I was just a little child, so I wasn't really thinking that much about it. But if you're older and still bite your nails, then I would say find a motivation. Find out what motivates you to stop biting nails. It can either be that you want really long, good-looking nails, or I don't know, that you're shy to show your nails because they're that short, you know. Just find something that motivates you and makes you go like, you know what, I'm gonna stop. That is probably my best tip on how to stop biting nails. Just do it and find a motivation that really motivates you to stop. you know, in my mind it's kind of like the same as if you have to stop smoking or I don't know, stuff like that. You really just have to find something that motivates you and makes you feel like, you know what, I don't want to do this anymore. It's bad for me, it looks bad, and blah 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 blah. So find out what motivates you, definitely. And Sasha Taftrup asks, do you apply new nail polish every day? You always wear new color in every video. I don't. First of all, I don't. I wear a lot of different nail polishes, that's true, and I like changing up my nail polish because I like to wear different colors depending on what mood I'm in or how the weather is or stuff like that, or what clothes I'm wearing, you know. So I do change my nail polish quite often, but I don't do it every single day. That would just be a pain. I love nail polish and I love trying out new nail polishes, so yeah, I do it a lot, but yeah, I love it. I also got some questions on my Instagram, and whoa, there's a lot. I just have to go through them. Amalia Bistrop asks, are you going to move to the US later on in your life, or London? I really want to. I have actually thought about moving to New York or London for some time. I mean, not forever, but just to yeah, experience big city life. I really love big city life, and those are some of my favorite cities in the entire world. And I'm 100% sure that I'm not going to live in Denmark for the rest of my life. I really need to get out, and I just feel like traveling so much, and I really feel like trying to live in a big city and yeah, just be where everything happens, you know. So probably sometime when I've got the money and when I've got maybe a boyfriend to move with and stuff like that, when things just falls into place, then I would probably do it. But right now, it's not going to happen because I've got so many things going on here in Denmark, and yeah, I also like Denmark, you know, there's nothing wrong with Denmark at all. I feel like that I was also just made to live in a big city. I am such a big city girl, so yeah, it is probably going to happen sometime in the future. Sarah Zakari, sorry if I didn't say that in the right way, but she's asking, have you ever thought about living off doing YouTube, or is it just a hobby? Well, no. I have actually never thought about living by just doing YouTube videos. And I think that's the thing with me, because I didn't start my YouTube channel just because I wanted to become famous and live by doing YouTube like Suella or Tanya or whoever, you know. I didn't start doing YouTube because of that. I started doing YouTube as a hobby, basically, I started doing YouTube actually not to do beauty videos. I did it because I was going through some really tough times in my life, and I just really wanted a place where I could talk about, you know, like my personal experiences and share my thoughts and feelings and get feedback. And yeah, I wanted YouTube to be kind of like a place where I could share my thoughts and also tips on how to move on and stuff like that. And it never really got to become that because, I don't know, I started watching a lot of, you know, like other YouTubers. They did beauty videos, and beauty has always been such a huge part of me and such a interest group of mine. So I also started doing beauty videos, and I just found it so much fun and inspiring, and I just really loved doing it. So yeah, one thing led to another, and here I am. But I've never really thought about living by just doing YouTube. It would be cool, but it is not like my life goal or anything like that. If it happens, it happens. You know, things happen for a reason, and I'm just living my life. Urban Makeup asks, what do your friends or girlfriends think about you being a YouTuber? Actually, I've never really like told them, well, now I do YouTube, you know. It's not been like that at all. I think most of my girlfriends, and also just my friends in general, they're really supportive and they think it's cool. I think some of them, they don't really get it. You know, it's still really new in Denmark, YouTube and the YouTube community and so on. So I think a lot of my friends and my girlfriends, they don't really get this whole thing with YouTube and so on, but they think it's cool and they definitely support me. So that's cool. But yeah, I think they're cool with it. Urban Makeup also asks, do you earn money from being a YouTuber? And yes, I do. It is not, you know, like enough to live by it, but I do earn money, and yeah, it's cool, you know. It's right now it's just my, you know, like hobby and a really nice thing that I really truly love doing. So it's cool that you can also earn some money on it. Then Hard Sarah asks, have you ever thought about doing your videos in Danish instead of in English? And no, I have not. So many of you guys ask me, you know, like obviously only Danish people, you guys ask me so much, can you do another video in Danish? Please do a video in Danish, Danish. And I'm just like, I'm so sorry, but I'm not going to do that. There's nothing wrong with, you know, like Danish or Danish YouTubers or doing your videos in Danish. That is totally fine. I told myself from the beginning that my channel was going to be international, which means that everyone has to be able to understand what I'm saying. And you know, English is just such a universal language. Everyone, or at least almost everyone, understands and talks English nowadays. But else, no, I have not thought about it, and honestly, it is not going to happen. The last question is from Leanne Latina, and I'm sorry if I said that in the wrong way. But she asks, what would you do if you could make one dream happen? Which dream would you choose? Oh. Okay, I have two dreams that I really want to come true. One is to become an actress and live by that. I mean, that is my one big goal in life, to become an actress and to live by that. That has always been my dream and my passion, and yeah, that would just be amazing if that would happen. So that is probably one of my biggest dreams. My other dream, or my other wish, I guess, is, I know that you can't bring people back from the dead, but I would want my grandparents to, I don't know, still be alive. I miss them so much every single day, and it is really tough not having your grandparents around. I miss them every single day, and it's just so tough for me to think about that they're not here anymore. And I'm just like, would they be proud of me if they knew how far I've gone in my life? And just knowing that they will never ever see me grow up and be married and get children and get a life of my own, it just hurts me so much. And I just, oh my god, I feel like crying now because I just miss them so much. It's like, I lost my grandma when I was like 6 years old, and it was just such a tough time. And I lost my granddad when I was like 18, I think, and it was just way too soon. They weren't like that old, and it is just so unfair. I lost my grandmom to cancer, breast cancer, and it was just the worst, yeah, way to die, and the worst way to lose a grandparent. And my granddad, he died because he missed my grandmother so much, and yeah, she was just his one true love, and he never ever found love again. And I just miss him so much on an everyday basis, and I know that my mom does that as well. It was her parents, and I just feel so sorry for my mom that she's had to go through so many things and have to grow, you know, like grow up without her parents. So that would probably be the thing. I would bring back my grandmom and granddad because I miss them so much. But I know that they're looking down on me, and I hope that I have made them proud of me, and yeah, I miss them every single day. And on that note, no more questions. Thank you so much for watching this video, and thank you for all of your amazing questions. These were some really great ones, and I'm sorry if I didn't answer your question. I'll probably answer it in my next Cammy's Q&A. But thank you so much for watching. I love you guys so much. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and also follow me on my Instagram. That means the world to me. And I just want to say that you guys are amazing and I love you so much. You guys are the reason why I'm so happy and why I've gotten so far with my YouTube channel, and without you this would be nothing. So thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. And now just have the most amazing day, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye. And then one thing that really can save your face from looking dead and dull and so on is actually a really nice blush.